Florence Scovel Shinn revealed what to say every time you grab your wallet. In the palm of your hand lies more than leather and fabric, more than cards and currency. When you reach for your wallet, you are touching the very gateway to infinite abundance, the physical manifestation of your spiritual prosperity consciousness. Florence Scovel Shinn understood this profound truth. Every material object in our possession carries the vibration of our deepest beliefs about worthiness, supply, and divine provision. Your wallet is not merely a container for money. It is a sacred portal through which the universe expresses its limitless abundance in your life. Consider this moment. As your fingers make contact with this familiar object, what thoughts arise? What feelings surface? Are you approaching it with reverence and expectation, or with anxiety and lack? The energy you bring to this simple daily action determines whether you align yourself with the infinite supply of the universe or contract into the illusion of limitation. Florence taught us that every thought is a seed planted in the subconscious mind and will bring forth after its kind. When you touch your wallet with consciousness of abundance, you plant seeds of prosperity. When you approach it with fear or worry about money, you sow the seeds of lack. The universe operates through law, and this law responds not to our desperation, but to our faith, not to our pleading, but to our declaration of truth. Your wallet becomes a daily altar of affirmation, a tangible reminder that you are one with infinite supply. Every time you reach for it, you have the opportunity to declare your divine inheritance, to claim your birthright as a child of the Most High. This is not mere positive thinking. This is the recognition of spiritual law in action. Florence Scovel Shinn revealed that man's word is his wand filled with magic and power. When you declare truth over your wallet, you are wielding the wand of the spoken word, commanding the ethers to manifest abundance in your experience. You are not asking the universe for money. You are acknowledging that all the money you need already exists in the infinite and is seeking expression through you. Your wallet becomes the receiving station for this divine transmission. The moment has come to revolutionize your relationship with money and material supply. No longer will you approach your wallet as a victim of circumstances, wondering if there will be enough. Instead, you will touch it as a spiritual master, knowing that through divine law, your every need is met before you even ask. You will declare with the authority of one who knows their true identity, I am the perfect channel for God's infinite abundance to flow through me now. This declaration, spoken with faith and feeling, activates the law of prosperity in your life and opens the floodgates of supply. The greatest barrier to your financial freedom is not the economy, your education, or your circumstances. It is the unconscious programming that has convinced you that money is scarce, hard to obtain, or somehow separate from your spiritual nature. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that every man has within him the power to change conditions by changing his thoughts. When you touch your wallet with old consciousness, you perpetuate old results. When you touch it with transformed consciousness, you command new experiences into manifestation. Most people have inherited a poverty consciousness that runs so deep they are not even aware of its presence. They approach their wallet with subtle anxiety, wondering if they have enough, calculating whether they can afford their desires, mentally rehearsing the story of limitation. But you are being called to a higher way of being. You are being invited to recognize that every time you touch your wallet, you are touching the material representation of God's infinite supply, individualized in your experience. The transformation begins with understanding that money is not your source, God is your source. Money is merely the symbol, the representation of divine substance taking form in your life. When you declare over your wallet, infinite supply is my divine inheritance, and I claim it now, you are aligning with the truth of your being. You are breaking the hypnotic spell of lack consciousness and stepping into your role as a conscious co-creator with the Almighty. Florence taught us that the game of life is a game of boomerangs. Our thoughts, deeds, and words return to us sooner or later with astounding accuracy. If you have been experiencing financial struggle, examine the words you speak and the feelings you hold when you handle money. Are you grateful or resentful? Are you expecting abundance or anticipating lack? Your wallet becomes a mirror, reflecting back to you the exact vibrational quality of your money consciousness. The time has come to declare a new reality. When you touch your wallet, you will no longer entertain thoughts of not enough. Instead, you will declare with unwavering faith, God's wealth flows to me in perfect ways, and I am prospered beyond my wildest dreams. This is not denial of current conditions. This is the assertion of spiritual law over material appearances. This is the recognition that what seems to be is not the ultimate reality. What you declare in faith becomes the new reality. Break the chains now. Refuse to approach your wallet as a fearful victim of economic conditions. Approach it as the divine being you are, claiming your inheritance with joy and expectation. Declare, every time I touch this sacred symbol of supply, I activate the law of abundance in my life. Money flows to me freely, joyously, and endlessly, for I am one with infinite provision. Watch as the universe rearranges itself to match your elevated consciousness and bring forth the financial freedom you deserve. Words are not mere sounds that disappear into the atmosphere. They are creative forces that shape reality according to their vibrational quality. Florence Scovel Shinn understood that by your words you are justified, and by your words you are condemned. When you touch your wallet and speak forth declarations of prosperity, you are engaging in the sacred alchemy of transformation, transmuting the base metal of lack consciousness into the gold of abundance awareness. Every sacred text tells us that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was creative power made manifest. Your words over your wallet are not empty affirmations. They are decrees backed by divine authority, commands issued from the throne of your Christ consciousness to the responsive universe. When you declare, I am rich with the riches of God, you are not lying about current appearances. You are speaking the truth of your spiritual identity and commanding it to manifest in material form. The secret lies in understanding that your wallet is responding to your words not based on what you see in it now, but based on the power and conviction behind your declaration. Florence taught that active faith alone will impress the subconscious mind. When you touch your wallet with active faith and speak your word with authority, you impress upon the universal subconscious mind the pattern of prosperity, and it must manifest accordingly. Consider the profound difference between touching your wallet with worry and touching it with wonder. Worry contracts your energy field and broadcasts the signal of lack to the universe. Wonder expands your consciousness and aligns you with infinite possibility. When you declare over your wallet, "Thank you, God, for the endless flow of money that comes to me now," you are vibrating at the frequency of gratitude and expectation, the exact frequency that attracts abundant supply. The universe operates on the principle of circulation. Money, like all energy, must flow to increase. When you hoard money in consciousness, when you grip it tightly with fear, you stop its circulation and limit its multiplication. But when you touch your wallet with the consciousness of divine circulation, declaring, "Money flows through me like a mighty river, blessing me and blessing others," you activate the law of increase and open yourself to receive abundantly. This is the alchemy that transforms lives. The conscious recognition that your wallet is not just a collection of material objects, but a sacred talisman of your prosperity consciousness. Every time you touch it, you have the opportunity to alchemize fear into faith, lack into abundance, worry into wonder. Declare now, with the full authority of your divine nature, "This wallet is filled with the substance of spirit made manifest as money. Every dollar I touch carries the blessing of infinite supply, and every transaction I make multiplies my abundance gloriously." Watch as this sacred practice transforms not only your bank account, but your entire relationship with material prosperity. Money is not meant to stagnate in your possession like water in a stagnant pond. It is meant to flow through your life like a mighty river, carrying blessings to you and through you to others. Florence Scovel Shinn revealed that giving opens the way to receiving, and when you understand this principle, Your wallet becomes a sacred instrument of divine circulation rather than a fortress of fearful hoarding. Each time you touch your wallet, you are given the opportunity to participate consciously in this divine circulation. You can approach it with the stingy consciousness of lack, counting every penny with anxiety, or you can approach it with the generous consciousness of abundance, knowing that as you give freely, you receive abundantly. The universe cannot pour more water into a vessel that is already full of fear and clutching, but it rushes to fill the vessel that empties itself in service and trust. When you declare over your wallet, "I am a perfect channel for God's abundance to flow to me and through me," you align yourself with the cosmic principle of circulation. You acknowledge that you are not the final destination for money, but a way station through which divine supply flows to bless the world. This consciousness immediately liberates you from the crushing burden of feeling responsible for creating your own supply and places you in partnership with infinite abundance. Florence taught us that man must prepare for the thing he has asked for when there isn't the slightest sign of it in sight. When you touch your wallet and declare abundance before it manifests physically, you are preparing the way in consciousness. You are creating the vibrational climate that will attract and magnetize the financial increase you desire. Your declaration is not wishful thinking. It is preparation of the invisible realm that must precede all visible manifestation. The fear of spending money reveals a fundamental misunderstanding of spiritual law. When you hold money with a tight fist, you signal to the universe that you believe in lack. But when you touch your wallet and declare, "I spend with wisdom and joy, knowing that every dollar I release comes back to me multiplied," you align with the law of circulation that governs all prosperity. You become a conscious participant in the divine economy where giving and receiving are one continuous movement. Money withheld from circulation becomes stagnant energy that cannot multiply or increase. But money released with faith and gratitude becomes a magnetic force that draws more money to you. When you touch your wallet, feel the divine circulation of abundance moving through your life. Declare with conviction, "Money comes to me easily and frequently from expected and unexpected sources. As I give, I receive. As I release, I am filled. I am in the divine flow of endless abundance." This consciousness transforms you from a fearful hoarder into a joyous steward of infinite supply. The moment you truly understand who you are in the cosmic scheme of existence, your relationship with money undergoes a revolutionary transformation. You are not a mortal being struggling to survive in a world of scarcity. You are the beloved child of infinite abundance, the heir to all that the Father hath. Florence Scovel Shinn proclaimed that every man is a golden link in the chain of my good. And you must recognize that you are the golden link through which God's infinite wealth seeks expression in the material world. When you touch your wallet from the consciousness of your true identity, you do not touch it as a beggar hoping for enough, but as royalty claiming your inheritance. You are the son or daughter of the King of the universe, and all that belongs to the Father belongs to you. This is not arrogance. This is the recognition of spiritual truth. Your declaration over your wallet becomes the royal decree of one who knows their divine birthright. I am rich because God is rich, and God and I are one. The poverty consciousness that has held humanity in bondage for centuries is nothing more than amnesia, forgetfulness of our true divine nature. When you approach your wallet with consciousness of lack, you are operating from the false belief that you are separate from your source, dependent upon external conditions for your supply. But when you touch it with consciousness of your divine identity, you declare the truth that sets you free. I have no needs because I am one with He who owns everything. Florence taught that intuition is a spiritual faculty and does not explain, but simply points the way. As you touch your wallet and align with your divine identity, your intuition becomes activated. You begin to receive divine guidance about money, when to spend, when to save, when to invest, when to give. You no longer operate from fear or human reasoning, but from the wisdom of spirit moving through you. Your wallet becomes an instrument of divine intelligence rather than a source of human anxiety. The transformation of identity creates a complete shift in manifestation. When you know yourself as the beloved child of abundance, you cannot tolerate experiences of lack. Your consciousness simply will not accept conditions that contradict your understanding of who you are. You touch your wallet and declare with the authority of realization, I am abundantly supplied at all times. Every good thing belongs to me because I belong to God, and God withholds no good thing from His beloved children. This is not affirmation. This is recognition. This is not positive thinking. This is spiritual knowing. When you touch your wallet from the consciousness of your divine identity, you are not trying to convince the universe to give you money. You are simply claiming what already belongs to you, activating what is already yours, manifesting what has always been your divine inheritance. Declare now with unwavering certainty, I am heir to infinite abundance. My wallet is filled with divine substance, and my life overflows with God's inexhaustible supply. Your wallet pulses with energy, the energy of every thought you have ever thought about money, every emotion you have ever felt about prosperity, every word you have ever spoken about abundance or lack. It has become a vibrational talisman, broadcasting to the universe the exact frequency of your money consciousness. Florence Scovel Shinn understood that we are all writing our autobiography in the book of life by the words we speak, and every time you touch your wallet, you are writing a new chapter in your financial story. The vibrational quality of your interaction with your wallet determines the vibrational quality of your financial experiences. Touch it with vibrations of fear, and you magnetize experiences that validate fear. Touch it with vibrations of gratitude and expectation, and you draw to yourself experiences that match that elevated frequency. This is not theory. This is spiritual law in action, as precise and predictable as the law of gravity. When you understand that your wallet is a vibrational broadcasting station, you realize the profound responsibility and opportunity that comes with every touch. Each contact becomes a moment of conscious creation, a deliberate choice about what frequency you will emit into the field of infinite possibility. Will you broadcast lack or abundance? Will you transmit fear or faith? Will you vibrate with scarcity or with the unlimited supply of spirit? The secret to transforming your financial life lies in consciously elevating the vibration of every interaction with your wallet. Before you reach for it, pause and align yourself with the frequency of prosperity. Feel gratitude for the money you have, appreciation for the money that is coming, and joy for your role as a channel for divine abundance. Then touch your wallet and declare, I vibrate with the frequency of unlimited prosperity. Every cell of my being resonates with abundance, and the universe responds by multiplying my good. Florence revealed that the thing you are seeking is seeking you, and when you consistently vibrate at the frequency of prosperity, money begins to seek you out. Opportunities, ideas, people, and circumstances that can increase your wealth are magnetically drawn to your elevated vibration. Your wallet becomes more than a storage device. It becomes a magnet for miraculous financial breakthroughs and unexpected windfalls. The practice is simple but profound. Every time you touch your wallet, consciously elevate your vibration and speak words that match the frequency of unlimited abundance. Declare with feeling and faith, I am a magnet for money. Wealth flows to me from all directions. My vibration attracts prosperity like iron filings to a magnet. I am in perfect harmony with the infinite supply of the universe, and it manifests through me now in ways that exceed my grandest expectations. As you make this practice your daily spiritual discipline, watch as your external financial world transforms to match your elevated internal vibration, proving once and for all that consciousness is the true source of all prosperity. The wallet in your hands is no longer just a material object. It has become a sacred instrument of spiritual transformation, a daily reminder of your divine nature, and a vibrational gateway to unlimited prosperity. Use it wisely, touch it consciously, and declare over it the truth that sets you free from financial limitation forever.